Operativa pantalla completa. De momento yo solo. Voy a descubrir este juego, no he visto nada. Visualmente me ha gustado y digo... probar algún juego nuevo, ¿sabes? Estoy hecho mierda estos días, ¿eh? Hasta que no me habitúe al nuevo trabajo, os juro que... uf, los streams es complicado. Muchos días llego... que estoy para dormir. Bueno. A ver, no veis que el juego lo empiezo de cero y que no sé nada. Y de mientras pues nos comemos esto con mocos. Otra vez el logo. Ya me ha salido a mí antes.
Hello, my name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal: the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented Altaport technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet.
Con menos de un 16% de fallo.
Our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta tripods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those
Ha salido no gateando.
flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at head office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures.
Me gusta porque ese estilo... digamos que parece como la versión Helldivers, ¿sabes? De un survival, ¿no? Me ha dado escalofríos, sí. Con un toque de humor. No se me ve mal de momento el juego. ¿Un dron?
While that landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked, like any major event, it can also offer a change of perspective. Hi, my name is Echo, and I will be your companion on this adventure. Like a faithful hound, I will attend to you, alerting you to dangers and opportunities as they arise. Look at this place. Gorgeous. Well, except for all that. burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I'm picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave explorer!
Ooh, finally a minor obstacle. A tiny cliff. Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now. Maybe we should look around the wreckage back there for something useful, like a ladder or something. Go scan it all. Oh, it's so cute. You should scan it. What is it made from? Meat? Fungus? Silicone?
Okay, this area looks promising. Let's scan some junk.
¿Cómo?
That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact.
Victory! It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the
O sea, pues
beach.
espero que tenga
Everything
mejor
you'll need
suerte
can be
con las impresoras
crafted with
3D que
this
yo.
lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there. Yup, that's the one. Jump thrusters are what we need. Oh, but we'll need to gather some basic resources in order to print this, which shouldn't be a problem. Let us poke at the nearby wildlife. Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler, and a crucial element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien ecosystem into our Kindex database. So go ahead, switch on your scanner and scan a creature or some funky plant. Anything interesting, really. Fly, you inflatable herp derp! Burst and shower us in your glorious internal resources! Okay, now I feel kind of bad about all that, but bad in a satisfied way because I really want to get off this beach and we have things to print! Okay, that's enough. Head back to the printer and get crafting!
No. La movilidad es como...
Onward and upward indeed! Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat.
Vale, doble salto.
I have faith in you. Jump! Jump!
Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now where is that habitat?
Ooh, see that vaguely familiar plant with the orange fruit over there? My sensors show healing properties. Go slap it!
So how do you feel? Better? Pumped up? Good, because we're not there yet. Come on, chop chop.
Me gusta la movilidad. Encara Messi, encara Messi, encara Messi. Pom.
space. Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age.
Ah, y había uno abajo, bueno.
Aw, they have their own little herpy-derpy village. So cute.
Looks appropriate.
Good job on solving the housing crisis, little fellas.
Joder, caída controlada.
Crystals! Blocking our path. When in doubt, scan it. Okay. Still annoying, but thankfully delicate. Nothing a plasma shell can't fix.
As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always end up here in the end.
And as fate would have it, you've already gathered enough aluminium from those mineral veins. Nice. So go right ahead and 3D print yourself a nice, untraceable, only for self-defense weapon. I feel a bit sad about that, not gonna lie.
Espero que sea de estas que no tienes que ir imprimiendo munición.
Armed and dangerous. Do you feel safer now? Because I don't. Those crystals better watch out.
Finally! You should be able to clear a path forward now.
No puedes matar. No. Solo falta poner.
Begone, strange alien crystals!
Progress! So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in this next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alta's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them, or even eating them. Don't let those flies bully you! Defend yourself! And good riddance! Mosquitoes, flies, I hate them all. A dead end. Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude, survey the landscape, so to speak. That never gets old. Oh, I'm detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out. For some science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case. Sweet carbon, the building blocks of the universe. Okay, so you're a foodie, willing to eat anything. No need for information on its nutritional value. I can respect that.
Anyway, you should now feel stronger, faster, and fitter. Meat. If you see another of these laying about, eat it. Jump! That's a choice.
Pues yo estoy haciendo esto.
Phew, that was close. So, at this point, I must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle. According to our launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing. Our focus needs to be on finding it, or replacing it.
But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat. It appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my best new friend. Carnivorous trees, I love it. And feeding it seems to have encouraged it to withdraw the roots obstructing your path. Keep feeding it. Oh, look at this little guy. So cute. So juicy. It liked that. Find more. Okay, the path seems to have cleared. Press on. The habitat can't be much further.
Begone, bug!
Le ha gustado la comida.
Another weird goo. Food! I hope you're hungry. I have a feeling you'll be eating a few of these.
We should be getting really close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones. Ah, there it is! Just head down there and we can finally get comfortable and relax a minute. And then we get to work. Well, the habitat module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century. Try to power it up. Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain a high quality workmanship, more wear and tear is to be expected. Gorgeous! Head on inside. Remember,
Population.
Home sweet home! The best bar.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoyed your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Any city, but you can't live there, so make the most of it.
Eso no sé por qué, pero ha parecido personal. Porque parece que sea como un poco en plan del beef.
Well, that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now? But business is business. Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there.
first things first. Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in.
You found...
I can also sound like this! Fabulous! We are up and running! I will now deploy the exterior comms dish to help connect us to... Wait a minute. Something's wrong! The dish is up, but nothing is working! I think I'll need you to go check it out.
Ah, es un test. Bueno, espérate. Buenas, Adrián. El principio es como exploración con un poco de historia. Subnáutica, pero en el espacio un poco, parece ser. No sé. Ya no me hacen hacer test. Ya lo que me faltaba, ¿sabes? No he empezado ni a jugar.
My name is Eva Parantica.
Vale, adiós Eva. Y se acabó tu contrato. Sí, que llego y me despiden, ¿no? Vale, perfecto. Nada más, nada más. ¿What? Hogar, Cadio. O sea que te vas comprando... O sea, que con pasta te compras cositas. Vale. O sea, yo ahora tengo la cama esta. O sea, es decoración.
I can sound
I can.
or that.
Mejor chica. Sí, que hable, ya que mi personaje no habla. Me falta material que no tengo. Del dron no tengo nada. De aquí no tengo nada. De ese ítem que no sé cuál es. Y de este ítem que no sé cuál es. Vale, diferentes... Ah, no, son diferentes datos. Iba a decir diferentes mapas. ¡Guau! No, vale, diferentes recursos, tecnología y estelaris. Vale, de personaje a las mejoras. Del mapa a la verga. Mocos naranjas, criaturas capturadas. Vale, o sea, hay cosas que todavía puedo hacer en esta zona. Ok. Ah, vale, y aquí es como... Vale.
All right, so this is new. According to your contract, you can redecorate this part of your habitat whenever you want. However, you can only do it with Alta bucks. There should be coupons somewhere around here, but they appear to have been redistributed across the planet. Go get them.
Vale, para gastar puntos es explorando. Lo que me sorprende es no haber visto nada de... Vale, perfecto. Ah, mira, antes lo iba a decir.
Okay, the comms antenna should be located right next to the habitat module. Let's see what's wrong with it. Or if you prefer, since you're now unemployed, you can also choose to totally ignore my thoughtful guidance and venture blindly into the wild. Well, it's filthy. Something appears to have been living inside the supply crate, and unpacking the crate appears to have juiced it. Oops. Looks like we will need to 3D print ourselves a power hose. Excitingly practical. Your mother would be proud. But before you can do that, you'll need to find a new printer cartridge filled with that raw substance it uses for printing. I found one not too far away, and I am marking it in your compass.
Oh, those cracks in the ground look excitingly breakable if you could generate enough downward force. I could fabricate an upgrade to your jetpack, but I'll need some special herbs and spices. But It looks like the key component we're missing for this one can't be found on this planet. Keep exploring, and I'll keep looking for it.
Visualmente me gusta mucho cómo se ve.
Glorious! A veritable land of hope and opportunity. Feel free to have a wander, smell the roses, or whatever those flowers are.
Lo único que no tiene tanto farmeo como Subnautica, eso es la ventaja, tiene pinta. Ahí arriba no llego.
Fine! And better still, the more you bounce, the higher you go! Bait! Comes in a handy can. Useful for distracting critters. It's a coupon crate filled with vouchers for Alta Bucks, a currency only usable in the Alta store, which is better than nothing, I guess. You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat. That one looks ripe for popping. Ooh, another one of those carnivorous trees up ahead. Stop shooting it! You're only making it worse! What can I say about silicon? Not much, it turns out. That mushroom is so dried up.
Riégalo, parece
I wonder
crecer.
if it could support your weight if we were to rehydrate it. All you need is to crack that power hose upgrade. Get on it!
Vale, no hace falta esperar a que haga la animación.
And it's asleep. Let's go.
Bingo! That was worth it.
Looks disgusting, but in an exciting way. A disgusting thing that you feel a strange urge to put in your mouth. I'm sure it's safe. And if you start acting weird, I'll just sever your brainstem and reprint you.
Oh! I'm detecting one of many kindred personal travel devices that have been dropped here in advance for your own future convenience. Very useful when those organic legs of yours feel tired. Let's check it out! Bombs that grow on trees! Perfect. Go grab one. 3, 2, 1, boom! Explosive.
Y le atiné.
This plant produces pure acid because this planet is mean and sucks.
Acid! Useful and dangerous.
A ver qué hay por arriba. Veo un TP.
Persistent and messy. May I suggest using a degreaser?
No
I
es un
see a
TP.
teleporter up ahead.
Ah, sí, 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 es un TP.
Great. That's one teleporter down, many more to go. Their exact location might appear random at times, but I can assure you that some of our above-level junior scientists probably spend at least half a Tuesday lunchtime thinking about their ideal spots. Unfortunately, they didn't provide any lists, so I strongly encourage you to seek them out in the wild. Volcanic. Did that lump of rocks just give birth to a bug? Ew, it must be spawning season. Feel how moist that air is. Great Scott, you survived! Wonders will never cease. Ooh, another supply crate.
Go check it out. It's an ambush. Defend the precious crate.
Me la meto. Uf, qué patino. Coño.
Yes! With the threat eliminated, the supply crate has unlocked. Yeah, that's the one! Exactly what we need to print your new tool.
Now,
Una nueva
all you
herramienta.
have to do is head back to the habitat and use the 3D printer. Well, well. So not only did all our survival tools get scattered everywhere, but so did your clothing. So unless you have a good knowledge about how to convert alien flora into a wearable textile, I suggest you keep an eye open for more wardrobe crates like this one.
Tengo que encontrar la sensibilidad que me vaya bien, porque macho no doy bien.
The shell is impervious to bullets. Classy. This is a nice spot. So scenic. A tranquil little marsh. Nope, nope, nope. Don't like this one. Filthy creature. Oh, a teleporter. Let's unlock it.
Que a lo mejor podía llegar por otro lado. Sí. Pero... he llegado por este.
plant that's anchored itself to the environment.
With the right upgrade, maybe you could attach some sort of rope to this thing. Well, keep exploring for now. We can figure that one out later. It's crafting time! Go print me a new toy. Do it. Do it now.
Perfect. Now we can get to work cleaning the comms array. After that, you are free to spray whatever you want with it.
More damage is always better. Less heat means more shooting. Fall damage. Steve hates it. Who's Steve? Nobody knows.
¿Quién es Steve?
Extreme Learning Smartbot from Hot Whiz. Slappy learns what you like and plays the way you play.
I like sharks.
Slappy learns from your training for extreme customized robo play action.
It's slime time. Look at this mess. Mom, get out of here. We're playing. Don't kill Mother.
Oh, Slappy.
Slappy comes fully equipped with an auto fabricator tool that can generate the equipment needed for all of your play ideas. Slappy does anything you can dream up.
Zoiders.
And Slappy helps you with your daily tasks. Slappy Extreme Learning Smartbot comes with all the Slappy Way. Slappy works on the stick and Slappy Sack sold separately.
Hostia, no sé si era más jodido lo que decían en el anuncio, lo que representaban o las letras que aparecían en pequeño justo debajo, tú. Buah, chaval.
That's it, yes! Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Let me scan the planet. Okay, so good news is that all of your equipment seems to have arrived safely. But the bad news is that the crates are scattered everywhere, which is weird. I currently have no idea how that could have happened.
Speaking of which, I think I found the supply crate containing your trusty electric whip. It's not too far, and it's now marked on your compass. You'll need that if you ever hope to lasso a creature or two.
Ding dong! It's me, the Shamalama! And have I got an offer for you? Check your emails!
Well, I guess it's one way to make a living.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine.
Speed it up, Shelly! To the extreme!
The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer. With our diaper protocol, your lane game gets insane clicks and subs, and you can co-op train with a partner.
This diaper works! Even if you're a ding-dong dumbass!
The Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine, has 4.
Go out there and get me some sweet selfie snaps. Ding dong!
O sea, no tiene ninguna utilidad, ¿no? Nada de esto.
I hate to be that droid, but you really can't leave until you watch the message on the main screen.
I'm really sorry to call you out of the blue like this, okay? But I just felt like we hadn't been talking since the acquisition. For 3 centuries, I ran Kindred Aerospace. That's 300 years! And then those fools bought it, only to close it down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. I can't stand it. Retirement sucks. Alta Global, piece of company, suck me. Well, who do we have here? Gunter Harrison, you baboon. You may control the galaxy, but you can't control Martin Tweed. Come on. I can't take it. Melinda! It's time to call Chew and Slim. I want to help you. All of you former Kindred employees who are lost out there somewhere in space. Stay tuned. I'll be in touch. New Gromp 2. We're all out of stew. New Gromp 2. The flavors are new. New Gromp 2.
I like it too.
New Gromp 2. Metamorphological Super Goo. The next generation of food replacement substance from Suckage Farms. I like all the tastes.
I smush it down my throat.
Dios, es la polla. Uf.
His Excellency, the...
Aim for the mouth. Wait for it to open, then shoot.
Solo le falta ser parte tiburón.
Up there! Some slither flies! You should have captured that one! Don't kill it!
but I don't like the look of that gas. There must be a way around, or over. There are so many of them, but they seem pretty weak. More irritating than challenging. The shell is impervious to bullets. Classy. Ah, a teleporter. That's gonna be useful. And that's a wrap. Every teleporter on this particular world is now unlocked and fully operational.
Perfecto.
Sweet, slippery, highly flammable goo. Hey, I found a way to upgrade your power hose to extract the juice from some of these weird plants. You just need to find me a few needed components that I can't fabricate at the 3D printer. Sad. I'll keep looking for their transponder signal and keep you posted when I find a likely location. Fragile, but in an awkwardly specific way. Your electric whip could do the job, but it's still waiting for you, all alone in its crate somewhere. Check your journal for details. Okay, we're approaching the location of the missing supply crate. It's right up there. The tree may be large, but I noticed some fungi clinging to its trunk. Let's check it out. Time to rehydrate that sad mushroom. That worked! Good job getting up here. But watch out, I'm picking up a lot of filth further up this stump. Power hose at the ready. It's so satisfying. You'd think a projectile of pure condensed plasma would damage a leaf, but not this time. Now to find a way up. Ew, the water kind of melted it. Whip it! Whip it good! What happened to this crate? It looks filthy. Please scan it before touching anything, just in case. All right, much better. Now you can open it safely, I think, but don't lick your hands afterwards. Crack that whip! Awesome! Why not try it out on those excitingly foul lumps over there? Crack that whip! Okay, that's one piece of gear retrieved. So many more useful tools to go. That said, I haven't located
located more supply crates just yet, so I'll keep scanning the planet and let you know when I do. Remember, your new whip also doubles as a lasso. Give it a twirl. Let's go catch something. I found a creature that's not too threatening, or smart, or dangerous. Believe it or not, you've now scanned half the Kindex entries possible on this planet. That sucked. But analyzing the contents of the gas, I think I can manufacture a filtering process. However, you are missing a critical piece of gear that we'll need for this. A mask filter. But my sensors haven't picked up that specific crate signal since we arrived, so I guess we'll need to keep looking. Nice! That wasn't hard. Let's move on to something more challenging, shall we? Right this way.
Quiero capturar a uno de estos gruñones explosivos.
What are you gonna get with these? A lamp, a couch, a miniature of Gunter Harrison? Too much water can kill plants. Who knew? maybe grab the flying ones?
A bug. Sad.
Great work! Impeccable technique. You're a pro already. Unfortunately, until you build a pen back at the base, those creatures are basically stuck in the void. Luckily, despite Alta abandoning the colony, the buildings are still up there in orbit. Let's call them down!
Vale, me parece que antes sí que me he adelantado.
Ooh, a big one.
Slimy, moist, and oozy. I like it. My eyepiece is fogging.
Boom! Shakalaka-laka!
It's only a few slimes. How bad can it be?
Thankfully, you're not afraid of heights. found an old upgrade blueprint for the grapple that would let you grind them. And it's now waiting for you to get 3D printed at the habitat.
Perfecto.
Imagine the fun we could have. Do it!
That was a lot of slime. A lot. I feel unclean.
Pues imagínate yo.
Everyone loves cosmetics. So satisfying. That's one! Be careful! This place is infested with those tiny rolling demon things. Not sure why you want it, but now you have it. And two! I haven't heard the chest unlocked though, so there's another target somewhere.
This ball plus that green goo plus any creature equals death.
Con la farmeada que me estoy metiendo, espero que al menos cuando luego tenga que hacer algún upgrade.
Bingo! Did you hear that? Loot awaits!
Nada, no estás con el látigo. Vale. Me tengo que curar la vida, ¿eh? No me había fijado.
slurry.
El turbo. La piscina, súper guapa. Joder, la inteligencia artificial. ¿Cómo va, no? Va fuerte, Joder.
all out of stew.
With his exalted mission to move the next generation of global influencers, the illustrious Sprinkle Centers has opened a window focused on self-importance and uncompromising
Great
superance.
crunchy, great soggy.
Bypasses your internal meal perception indicators to create delicious with stuff like chili.
Ah, es aquí. Balista.
New colony buildings have landed and are ready for use. Well, some. Most are sad echoes of all those broken promises now, but at least amongst them you will find a lovely research pen. Let's take a look inside. Remember, for every creature you capture, I can carefully dissect it, study it, then put it back together almost good as new. And I'm sure we can find some practical applications besides the pure joy of sciencing. All I need you to do is to press that button over there. Don't ask, just do it. Excellent. You have activated the research pen. It's ready to dissect, discombobulate, and dismember creatures whenever we need it. So head to the Habitat's computer and pick a first candidate to study. And it's away to the lab with you, my basketball-shaped friend. Got it! like our work here has not gone unnoticed. We've just received an exciting email on your Habitat's computer. Looks like a possible side gig opportunity. And of course, it's downloading an update. Well, might as well go read that email while I wait. A bunch of weird challenges that will give us new blueprints? Hell yeah, I'm up for that. Are you?
Desafíos.
Alright, the research app is now ready to use. Let's take a look. Good. I will begin analysis. It might take a while though. While we wait, why not tackle some of those challenges we just received? Check the list in your journal.
Vamos a ver si aquí encuentro cositas. Bro.
Part biological, part metallic? And full of conductive juice. Scanning is paying off. And to reward you, I've uploaded a new blueprint that'll let you scan objects that are further away. Easier and safer. Print it when you so desire. Here we go again. So, I guess we're feeding it. Again. Bioluminescent with a hard shell. I bet you could crack it though, if you wanted. You know those large roots? Because he can move them. Shouldn't he use them to reach for food? Hey, tree! Move your roots! Oh, a hungry little fella. What could we feed it?
around that orange goo after you fed him. What a surprise. You know, there's more we could explore around. Don't you think we have better things to do? And of course, 5 wasn't enough. At least this one wasn't for nothing. What do you say you get that orange goo and we keep going and never come back? This is as exciting as watching an old person in front of a casino machine. How do you consider this bug might have had a family? Imagine little Timmy's face when he realizes Dad will never come home again. Unless it was Mom.
Oh, thank the creator. Okay, if I never see another one of these worms, it'll be too soon. Sweet, new gear. All right, my research is complete. The first of many, I hope. That was fun. And the creature's almost exactly the way it was before. Okay, so I'm also done searching the planet for other supply crates, and it looks clean. But you will be either delighted or terrified to know that the rest of your gear is still in this star system. But on other planets. Which is the perfect opportunity to use the planet cannon currently waiting in our orbital warehouse. But before we can launch ourselves onward, the cannon needs calibrating, and the data we need for that has crashed somewhere. I have a likely site, however. I'll mark its location on your compass now. Let's go! With our research pen up and running, we have an opportunity to make some custom gear. I think I can figure out how to build you a grapple. For this, I need you to capture one of those monstrous hogdorks. Can't be that hard, right? It's too big. Catch me a little one. To the lab, weird gelatinous pudding. We'll never get that slime out of the pen now. Boom! Home she goes. I might hide this one in the habitat. Only kidding. Not today, beast.
That chest just unlocked. Go get your loot. Fantastic find! You know, if you get yourself a proton whip tether, this would be even easier. It's like you can see into the mind of whoever placed this here. The shell is impervious to bullets. Classy. And back to our base it goes. Can't wait to open that one up like a big fat piñata. Now this looks shockingly interesting. A powerful charged mushroom? A veritable power plant. I cracked myself up. So cute! So gassy. Well done. That's a fine specimen.
today, beast. Even with the shell removed, they still smell awful. In today's forecast, windy, with a chance of finding scattered equipment. Got it!
Soy una rata, ¿no? Por hacer esto.
Boom! Home she goes. Magma? Hot sauce? Whatever it is, it burns. The shell is impervious to bullets. Classy. And back to our base it goes.
Can't wait to open that one up like a big fat piñata. It's too big. Catch me a little one. Well done. That's a fine specimen. Boom! Home she goes.
Vale, a ver.
sure I can locate an upgrade for this. I'll let you know when I find it.
No hay ninguno de los que necesitaría. Se le da la C y no me ha hecho nada. Ah, ahora. Vale, ese es como... No me deja. O sea, en serio que hay momentos que no me deja.
Good job! You finished the first batch of mysterious challenges. For science, I guess. Let's head back to the habitat when you're ready, see what upgrades we've unlocked, and see if there are any more tasks. I don't like it, but we can keep it. Got it! Okay, the creature you need is nearby. Keep your eyes peeled and your visor clean. There it is! So big and juicy! Remember, you'll need to stagger it first before you can capture it. Aim for the mouth. Wait for it to open, then shoot. Excellent! Now we can put our research pen to good use. Head back to base and use the computer to access the research app. My research begins! I promise to put the poor thing back together when I'm done. In a while. Quite a while. Give me some time. You know what? I think we've captured at least one of every creature species on this lovely planet. Well done. That's a fine specimen. I don't want to alarm you, but I'm getting a very faint transmission from a nearby source. It doesn't seem to be Alto equipment, so I suggest you go check it out. It might be useful.
To the victor goes the spoils. I've unlocked fresh upgrades in the printer to celebrate your achievement. Good work.
Coño, cuánta pasta, ¿no?
We're all out of stew. New drop 2. The flavors are new. New drop 2.
You'll be a regular Dirty Harry with this, eh? That's a boomer reference.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator.
Research complete on all creatures found on this planet. That's something. Research complete! Head back to the habitat and open the 3D printer to see what I came up with. That's right! A grapple attachment! Your whip can now attach to those grapple blobs we've seen everywhere. Should give you access to all kinds of exciting and potentially dangerous areas. Okay, so, according to my projections, you now have everything you need to reach that missing software we'll need to calibrate the planet cannon. Let's go! I've always wanted to just drop everything and grind the rails. See what life is all about. But it's just not in my programming. Dodging is an underrated ability.
Es como un poco más abajo, ¿no?
Hey, mate. This is Gunther Harrison, CEO of Alta Interglobal, if you didn't know. Just a quick call to check in and see how you're traveling. I know the redundancy announcement was rough and a bit impersonal, but I want you to know that if you get back to Earth, I am totally on your side. It's against Alta Company policy to promise you anything, but rest assured, it will be something, and that something will be fantastic. See you soon.
So many spiky balls! So much proximate pain! chest just unlocked. Go get your loot.
Modern, sleek, pointless. All right, looks like you've eaten half the orange goos I could find on this planet. Keep it up.
No me conserva el progreso del mapa, en plan... Ya, pero necesito...
That's a choice. Ha! This is the perfect spot to test your grapple tether. To the moon! I'm gonna have to interface with this data port to get the chest to open. It'll take some time, and you'll need to stay nearby to keep the signal strong enough. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, it's going to be an old school hacking moment. Like in the good old days when computers were new.
Remember that movie Swordfish? Classic. This is like that, except with flying slugs and exploding critters. Perfect! I did it! Actually, I did it 30 seconds ago, but I wanted to add a little more tension to the moment. Chest is now unlocked. You're welcome. Bingo! That is indeed the piece of software we were looking for. Uploading it now.
Lo tenía hace 30 segundos.
Planet cannon stored in our orbital warehouse should now be properly calibrated on arrival, allowing us to reach other planets in this system. Exciting! Speaking of which, it's time to call it down to the surface. And while we're at it, we may as well add another research pen that fits the climate of our next destination. Hot and arid is in our future. Wait, what's that? Something's wrong. Ah! Someone has hacked into your Habitat PC and left behind a message? Okay, well, I recommend heading back to watch it. What if it's ransomware, or a worm, or spyware? Yep, I like that one.
Looks prickly and blocky and flammable.
Nos vamos a ir saliendo de este planeta. Voy a ver la de 300 metros primero.
The signal is getting stronger. I think I can see it, submerged over there in the swamp. Could you scan it for me, please?
Ooh, Flashback Friday. That looks like one of Kindred's old launch vehicles. I wonder what it's doing down here. But, we must have tripped some automated security because we seem to be receiving a message on an old Kindred aerospace frequency. Very odd. Check it out on the Habitat's main screen. That's some kind of amber or resin. But nothing in your current gear can put a dent in it. I guess I could upgrade your pouch to be able to carry the kind of dangerously corrosive stuff that might destroy it. But I'd need access to some local and highly potent acid. Sadly, I'm not detecting anything appropriate around here. But I'll keep a sensor out for that, promise. What an interesting crystal formation. Let's keep looking for your gear. I found in the cargo manifest that Alta thought of packing a tool for this insanely specific situation. What are the odds?
Qué casual, ¿no? También. Un cañón.
Alrighty then. If you can't wait any longer to leave this lush and humid planet to explore the rest of the star system, then just head to the perfectly calibrated planet cannon and load yourself in.
Solo para asegurar una cosa. 2 mensajes nuevos. Ah.
Please forgive this intrusion, but by now you must be wondering how you ended up in this state. Why did Alta bar you? How did you end up in this lost corner of the universe? How did your gear end up strewn across the planet? And while I cannot answer all these questions, in the end, I will answer some. I too have been wronged by Alta. I too have been forced to find purpose on a strange alien world. So come and find me, new friend. This is a mystery we will solve.
Es el robot. El Slappy Flappy ese raro.
Okay. So, I spent some time looking into that old javelin you found based on its VIN number. And I am pleased to say that it was one of our deluxe models. So it should still be salvageable. Melinda! The deluxe, now! Grab me a cheeseburger too while you're at it, thank you so much. It does look like it's been there for a while. And who knows what happened to the pilot? And do we even care? I don't think so. Why? Because it's ours now. All we need to do is repair it. No, not the chop suey. No, we need the deluxe, not the regular. The deluxe. Keep going. Yes, Melinda, just over there. I dug into the automated diagnostics to isolate the damage, and I sent those blueprints to your 3D printer. All you have to do now is gather the right resources and print them. If you pull it off, you might even wind up back on Earth. Imagine the look on their faces at Alta when you turn up at their doorstep. Revenge is best served cold and in person. Together, we will get back what they have stolen from us. Kindred will rise again.
Well, that was strangely ominous. I presume whoever it was will get back in contact when it's appropriate. Okay, so the good news is that this tweet guy just gave us 2 new blueprints for parts we need to fix that javelin. Bad news is that the ship is still lying half submerged in the swamp. First, we'll need to do something about that.
Burger squirts are filled to the yum with highly pressurized Juice Gel 72 for the juiciest burger this side of the Carlac zone. This is really moist. Oh, yeah.
I want my burger squirts.
Get the burger everyone's totally juiced about. Burger squirts, power juiced squirt burgers.
Dios.
From Zappos. Burger squirts is not available to liquid sensitive species or stain returns. See bone for details.
Chaval. Sí.
Faig pasta aquella farcida.
Vale.
Vale.
Nice.
what you're doing. A little arbitrary, but it works. A marvel of engineering ready to launch you off planet at a moment's notice. Efficiently, probably painlessly, and impressively forcefully. Oh, Sandy.
Vamos a un desierto. Menos mal, con un cohete. Capaces de lanzarnos directamente, ¿sabes? Es el robot de antes, el Slappy Flappy. El 1, no el 2. Este es el 1. Que ya es el desfasado. Entonces él quiere su venganza porque ya... Bueno, pues el mapa estará chulo, ¿eh? Porque está tardando. ¡Ay, qué bonito! Muy buen aterrizaje, bro.
Now this is more what I expect in a distant alien world. Empty, arid, desolate. Everywhere else we've been has been a bustling alien paradise. Hopefully this one isn't a bust. Fortunately for you, it seems your next upgrade is just over that dune in the direction of those huge rocks.
Jumping Jehoshaphat! What in the name of the great algorithm was that? Okay, so good news, bad news. Bad news is your upgrade is gone. Good news is it seems to just be moving rapidly away from you. Mixed news is that I have no idea how or why. Nevertheless, I will mark its new location on your compass.
Hello? Hello! This is Martin Tweed again. I have found a way to chat with you directly. Magnificent! Now that we are working together to get that old javelin working and hopefully get you home, I thought that you could maybe help me with another issue. I believe our former employer, Alta Interglobal, has been involved in some seriously dodgy activities. And I believe the evidence is somewhere down there on the planets in your current star system. If you could keep an eye out for them, I will reward you handsomely. Thanks!
¿Era la F? Era la F, era la F.
Oh! I'm picking up a faint signal from the missing components to that power hose upgrade. They're here on this planet. Marking their location on your compass now. Happy day!
These critters are like space cancer. They're everywhere. Shocking. Well, this one is at least. Surprising and wildly dangerous, but perhaps also useful.
The chest is free. Now to liberate its contents.
A teleporter. Useful. But this one seems covered in some sort of plant.
That did it! The teleporter is ready to be activated.
¿Quién me ha empujado?
These things really are everywhere. Ooh, I want one. Another Kindex milestone! I've uploaded a fresh blueprint that will auto-tag any supply crates you find when you survey an area to let you easily find them again later on your map. Hooray for scanning! This crystal formation seems weak. It would probably shatter if hit by something with the same magnetic polarity and resonance. Do you see anything like that nearby?
Wait! I'm picking up a faint Alta transponder nearby. They seem to be old security badges? You know, on a lanyard. Useful for tracking your hours at your desk.
I like its ears. Looks like a reject from a low-budget kids movie. That's the spot. All right, you got it. It should have zigged, but instead it zagged.
Listen, let the ding-dongs guide you. A stealthy spot is close. Well framed. Good pose. Ding dong.
Finally, a teleporter.